Hi to everybody, I'm Abel Kahogo. Yeah, here there is a scenario where I'm gonna show you how to insert more than one data into your database you have created. Here is my MySQL database named sample, and this database contain a table named data, and this table named data contain two columns. The first column is named ID, which will hold all the IDs which are the primary key also, and there is a second table named number, where I'm going to insert my more than one data in these columns in my table at the instant at the same time. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is by using this Microsoft Excel. So what you have to do, go back to a Microsoft Excel, and in your Microsoft Excel we see here a lot of columns. Okay, so in the column named A, in the column labeled A, click on the first field number 1, and then write the insert command, insert SQL query, insert into, then specify the name of the table, insert into data, then specify the name of the column. We are going to insert them into column named number, then close, and then write values, then initiate the block. Okay, then after initiating the block, you have to initiate the block in the columns A, then go to column B. In column B, click also the field number 1. In field number 1, then you have to paste your data. I have to paste my data here, my data where I'm going to insert about 24 data in this at the same time. So the column B will hold the data. Then go to column C. In column C, then click the first field and then close the block, terminate the block, and then put a semicolon so as to complete the SQL query for inserting data. Okay, then what next is we have to copy the contents, this words in column A, and then have to paste until to our last data. Okay, so just have a single click, then copy, yeah, until you see that scrolling like that one. Okay, then scroll down until it is the level of your last data, and then paste it. Then okay, so you will see that is the key. This word insert into data will appear until to our last data. Then do the same applies to the columns, to the field in column A. Just have a single click and then copy the content in this field. You have to copy them, and then until you see that they are scrolling like that one, and then scroll down until it's the level of our last data, which is data number 24. Okay, then paste. Okay, until you see that these things will really appear. Then what next? I have to concatenate. I have to join the data in column A plus the data in column B plus the data in column C. So I have to have a complete SQL query which will insert this my 24 data into my database. Okay, and then the result of this concatenation process, you can put them in any column you're going to choose. So say let me choose this column F. I'm going to choose column F. Then I have to click the first field in this column. Okay, in this field, then after clicking this field, and then you have to click this function. Yeah, click the button for the function and click, and then look for the concatenative function. Okay, so the concatenative function will appear here in the most recently because I've used it. But if you find that this concatenative function is not found in this, say by default is within all. So in all here you can see that you can see the concatenative function. If you can't find the concatenative function here, you can just type a keyword concatenate, and then you go. Yeah, you can get this concatenative function. Then click OK. Okay. Then what I'm gonna show you is you have to concatenate the component of in column A. So in text 1 you have to go and then click the label of your column. Make sure you click the label of your column until it will appear A, then you column A. Then in this text 2, put the content of column B, make sure you click on the label, not on the field, because if you click on the field, it will appear B2 because I've clicked the field number 2. If we're gonna click field number 1, it will appear B1. So make sure you click on the label of your column B, then click here until it will appear BB. Okay, then concatenate also the content in the column number C. Okay, so here is the content for column number B here. So column number B will be this one here, and then in text number 3 will be for the content in the column number C, and then you click OK. Yeah, in this new column F you will get the full query, and then what you're gonna do next, you have to click this field in column F, just click here and then copy the contents. You have to copy them until you see the thing like circlings, and then you do the same advance until to the level of your data. Okay, the level of my data, I'm gonna do things like that. Okay, and then you paste it. So just until the level of your data until here. Okay, do a things like that one, and then paste them. Yeah, that will appear. And then lastly, you have to copy all this data, and then you can save either in your Microsoft Office document, you can save in a notepad, whatever you can do. But the way that you have to copy them. You have to copy all this data. Copy all this data. Okay. So copy all. Yeah, you can do just even this is enough. You can copy them, and then make sure it's appears things like circling, and then I'm gonna paste in my notepad here. I've created. I'm gonna paste. Yeah, the data will be here. So now I'm going to use this notepad to prepare a SQL file, then save as. I save this in my desktop, then say Bantu dot, make sure the extension is .xql. The main important thing is the extension. Make sure it is .xql. Why SQL? Because okay, I'm gonna save. Yeah. Okay, so I have to save on my desktop bantu.xql. Yeah, this bantu.xql, and then I have to save. Okay. Yeah, then go back to our database. Go back to our database, your database here, and then go to import, and then browse for the file of subject. That was bantu.xl. That is this one, bantu.xl. Then open it. Yeah, we do save in the Excel extension because we are using the SQL command for inserting our data into our database. Then click go. Yeah, here a successful message will be displayed that about 24 queries executed by SQL. That if you browse your database, you will see that your data have been inserted into your database. Okay, yeah, these are your data have been inserted into your database and so on. Okay, so I think you've enjoyed the tutorial. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to see you next time. But a short note, and I've used this Microsoft Excel because if we see that most of the secretaries in different offices, they do use this Microsoft Excel to prepare and document their data, where they are going to give the database administrator so as they can insert them into the organization database. Okay, that's why I'm using this Microsoft Excel. Thanks.